Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today we have the third update in the Clue Special Panning Edition. And this amazing project was started by Stephanie L. For the Fantastic Ladies. And yeah, as usual, everything is linked down for you. And yeah, we are playing Clue or Cluedo by panning products. So yeah, working on 9 items at a time, 3 from each category: subjects, weapons, rooms, and if we meet our goals for the update, we can make some guesses and eliminate things to figure out in the murderer and the weapon and the place. Yeah, this is a usage goal project. We should roll dice, 2 dice to get numbers between 2 and 12. I don't have any dice, so I just randomized them. But anyway, it's a fun one. And yeah, let's just see how I did this past month and what I was able to guess and eliminate. So, starting with subjects, this is gonna be a bit hard to follow my notes as we go along, but the suspect that has been here the longest is Mrs. White, a white product. And for that, I have this Cloudburst primer from Revolution. My goal for this one was only to use it 3 times, but I used it 4, so goal met for this one. Then last time I rolled in Mrs. Peacock, a blue product or packaging. I chose this one. You've seen this in this project before because it has multiple colors, but the blue one was here. My goal was 8 times. I used it 11 and I actually finished it. There's nothing coming up when I twist the pen. So that was interesting because I had no idea how much product is in these, and this gives me hope that I can actually finish this at one point. The blue was the one that I had used the most, so it made sense that I finished that one, but it's nice. So yeah, I finished my goal and I finished the product, which was not the goal, but yay for that. Then Miss Scarlet, the last suspect, red product or packaging. I picked this blush. Very old. Brand doesn't even exist anymore. But there is a red. My goal was 10 uses. 10 uses. I used it 13 times and I was able to hit Saipan, if you can see just there. But yeah, but this is a weird one because the red parts are most firmly pressed and the brown parts are very loose. So yeah, it wears down weirdly. But Saipan, exciting. But yeah, goal met for all of my suspects. So we'll see. Then we go to weapons. And here the longest has been Candlestick, a glowy or illuminating product. And I have this liquid highlighter from Revolution. My goal was to use it 8 times. I used it 10 times. And if you followed me, I've panned this one for multiple years and now I'm here. So yeah, but goal met for this one. Did not finish the product. Then we have billiard. No, that's not a weapon. Rope. That was rolled in last time. A product you were roped into buying. So influenced, sale, whatever. I chose assets. Or like harsh skincare ingredients. But this is an intense acid peel. You're supposed to use it weekly. The panning guards were nice to me and I only rolled 2 uses for this one. So I was able to do that. So I used it 2 times. So yeah, goal met for this one because I just forget to use these, and I was really interested at them in the beginning, and then I've just and I don't remember to use them, but got my uses. And then we have wrench, a product you use to fix mishaps. And for that I have micellar water. This one is from Lumene, a Finnish brand. And my goal was to use it 8 times. I used it 10 times. So how I use it to fix mishaps is when I dye my hair and I got it all over or on the sides, then this one works quite nicely to get it off my skin. And now I was on a trip. Yes, the conference was between the updates, I believe, yes. So I used it there, and I also have a smaller decanted bottle of this at my boyfriend's house, so I use it there as well. So normally I don't use it to take off my makeup, but trips and stuff I do. But anyway, goal met for this one. Then billiard room. So the rooms, a finicky product that works well some days but not others, and it's the ultimate eye base from Revolution. I had a goal of using it 7 times. I used it 11 times, so goal met with this one, and I now know how to use it, so it usually works, unless my eyelids are super dry for some reason, but I've learned. But anyway, goal met for this one. Then we have the study, and that is a skincare product, and it's a salicylic acid, because again I forget to use these ones. For this one my goal was only 4. I was able to do that, but I only used it the 4 times because I was away, and yeah, this will not travel with me. But anyway, goal met. Last one, we have the library, and that is a palette, and I chose the Exo Beauty native palette so I could use it for the Women Who Rock project band that was ended a couple of weeks ago or something. I wanted to take a last sprint with this one, and my goal was 12 uses. I actually used it 14 times, and I was able to hit pan, which was my goal in the Women Who Rock. So I did it. I used it. I've mainly used these like transition shades and some of these mattes, and this one is actually currently in my inner corner, and did some of these yellow green looks as well. So yeah, I used quite a lot of shades actually, but mainly the neutral mattes. I count this as neutral. But anyway, goal met on this one as well. So again, I was able to make 3 guesses, and what I found out was, my first guess was, where are my products? Mrs. Peacock, the blue one, with the candlestick in the billiard room. And Stephanie's answer to me was, it could not have been Mrs. Peacock. She sat in a chair just after arriving, and one of Mr. Body's cats jumped into her lap. She was not able to move until officers burst into the room, startling Duchess into hiding. Very valid reason, and a very valid alibi. Cat on her lap could not have been Mrs. Peacock. I just love these explanations. They are like so fun. So the one that I finished is also rolling out, which is pretty nice because I could have not continued using the blue one. So well done. So these are still in the game of being the ones used in the murder. Then my second guess was Miss Scarlet with the rope in the library, and the Answer was, now you can't see them all. It could not have been Miss Scarlet. She slipped while dancing, injuring her ankle. She remained seated with a bag of ice and vodka crabbery until the police took her drink to interview her. So, clumsy Miss Scarlet was not the murderer, and she is rolling out, and these ones are still in the running. Then the last guess was Mrs. White with the wrench in the study. And it could not have been the study. Mr. Body was, well, the police aren't sure what Mr. Body was doing, but there are news clippings, notes, photographs, and lengths of string all over the room. And since the string and thumbtacks aren't disturbed, it seems Mr. Body was not attacked there. So something suspicious, but it did not happen in Mr. Body's study. So this one will be rolling out, and these are still in the game. Now, since I was able to roll out 3 items, 2 suspects, and 1 room, which is good because I only have 3 weapons left. So if it was one of the weapons I had to like move out, then I could only do 2 complete guesses next time. Maybe Stephanie was nice to me and realized that, so thank you. But anyway, we need to roll something new in, and at least new uses and stuff. So only suspect still in the game is Mrs. White, here since the beginning, and I rolled a new use goal for her, and it is 11 uses, which is nice because I want an excuse to use this primer instead of the other that I hate. So 11 for this one. Then I need to roll in 2 new suspects, or not new, because one that I'm rolling in is actually Professor Plum that has been here before, but I wanted to change things up a bit. So we're bringing him or her, I don't know, back, and it's a purple product, and I'm gonna continue with this one. I got a burst of motivation after finishing the blue one, so we're bringing in the purple one. I don't know how much there is, but I've used it less than the blue. But this time I'm gonna use this 8 times. Then rolling in the last of the suspects that I have not worked on is Mr. Green. So green item, product, packaging, whatever. Did you guess it? It's here. We have green as well. And this green is, maybe I could also give you swatches of the ones so you can see. Maybe I can get the blue one still swatching, maybe barely. But yeah, the green one has shimmers in it, and the purple is kind of metallic, and the blue one was matte basically. But yeah, the green one is coming in. I don't know how, maybe just lower lash line because it's not as dark as the other ones. Maybe you can tell or not. But 11 uses for this one. Was it the same with the? No, this was 11. No, yeah. So 11 for the green, 8 for the purple. There are the suspects. Then we have the candlestick. Where are you? Where did I? There. So candlestick is staying in, and again it uses this one, which won't be hard because I try to use it every time I use foundation. So there's that. And then continuing, obviously these are the same. So wrench is this one, and the new goal for this one, where are we? Only 3 uses, so that will not be a problem. I'm actually again traveling in between, so there will be more, I'm sure, but it's fine. And then we have rope, which was this one, and this is a weekly peel, and I realized that, yeah, 2 times was doable, but if I get 12 uses, then that's gonna take me like 6 months or something. So we're gonna change to a daily peel, which is the exact same looking. But yeah, this I can use a bit more, maybe like twice a week or something. And obviously I got 8 uses for this one, which is quite a lot. But I mean, I'm gonna be away, so I might not be able to do that because I don't want to stress my skin to meet a goal. So even though I changed it to an easier one, I might still not make it, but we'll see. 8 uses for this one. Then we have the rooms. So billiard room is staying with the same product. Now the goal is 9 uses. Hopefully I can meet that goal. And then library is staying in with this one. I still want to use this even though the project ended where I wanted to last uses, but now I feel like hitting more pans because I realized these are shallower than I thought. But anyway, only 5 uses this time, so I can definitely make that happen. Then we need 1 new room, and I had a couple left to choose from, and I chose the hall, and that is a base product. And I'm bringing in this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Mine is the lightest shade, whatever it was called, but it's still too dark. But now I'm at my tannest. Like you can see, I have a beautiful tan. So now it's the time to use it. I probably still need to mix something to lighten up, but anyway, I haven't given it a proper try yet. So this one only 4 uses, so it should not be difficult, even if I need to fiddle with it a bit. But that is everything. This is a long one, but hopefully you find it as interesting as I do. I just love this project, and I was super excited to have 3 guesses, but then I was like, what if I guess the correct one and then my project ends? That is the game. You never know. But it didn't happen this time, but I'm fiddling down my choices, so who knows when it will happen. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.